Hey everybody, welcome back to Drive It Out. My name is Adam and we are at the 2022 Kansas City International Auto Show here in Kansas City, Missouri. I'm super excited about this car. Behind me, this is the Toyota Supra. You know this car looks good, look at it. This is actually my favorite color for this car. So I don't know if you can see the whole car here, but I think this car looks fantastic in black. Because you know what, this car has a lot of what I will call unique lines, right? They're very unique lines on this car, and when you get this car in a bright color, all those lines and creases really stand out, when I really think the best asset of this car's design is the curves on this car. So the black, I think, hides a lot of those creases and lines, and you get to look at the curves on this car, and I think it looks really good. But we talked about this car before, but I wanted to talk about it again because we know some things that we didn't know last time. So I tell you what, Toyota is doing a great job of offering us enthusiast vehicles. So you don't get just one, but you also have Toyota 86, the GR86 they also offer. That's very cool. So this is a two-seater. The GR86 has back seats. But what's awesome is Toyota listened to the enthusiast. When they came out with this Supra, it was only offered in the automatic, and enthusiasts were clamoring for them to offer a manual, and guess what? Now they are offering a manual transmission in this car, and that's really the main reason I wanted to talk about this car again. Plus, I'm excited just to see a black one because, again, it's my favorite color in this car. Black, it's hard to take care of, but when it's clean, nothing looks better than black. So let's talk about this one really quick. Now, one of my favorite things is a black car. One of my personal least favorite things is all black wheels. I'm just not a fan. So I am loving the black wheels with the silver as well. It looks really good. I've had a car in the past that was all black, and I had black and silver wheels on it, and this reminds me of that. I like the way that that silver stands out on those wheels. But look at this car. As you go back, you've got these curves, right? I especially love the curves the humps that come up over these back wheels. The haunches of this car are really good looking, and it almost, I just like the way the car is almost pinched a little bit at the waist as you come past the door, and then you've got this big back end, this nice little tail here on the back. It looks really good. So a direct competitor for this car might be the new Nissan Z, right? And this is designed very similar. So you've got two seats set up here, and then you have a actually very large hatchback space here in the back. So if you come around back, you'll see what they've done with the back here. It's really low and it's really wide. You've got awesome dual exhaust, but I tell you what, you open this up and you've got quite a bit of space here in the back hatch. And just like the Nissan Z car, you've got that crossbar behind the seats here, right? And that is for rigidity, for stiffness. And that is what's going to attribute to the way that this car handles. And it's fantastic. The reviews that you see on this car where people drive it, they always talk about how good it is at handling, because it's not necessarily going to wow you with being the most powerful car in the world. You have under 400 horsepower in this car, but it's about the way the car puts the power to the ground. And again, I'm just really loving this car in black. You've got the GR badge here on the back that's black and red. It looks really good. But as you continue to come around this car, again, all these unique parts of the design language that Toyota has in this car is very unique. But remember, this car is a joint venture with BMW. So this is kind of a BMW underneath in many ways, right? But I tell you what, you get in here and you can tell it's a BMW interior, but Toyota has done a good job at putting their touches on everything. And they even talked about that with the new manual transmission. So the manual transmission that is now offered on this car, I believe is derived from BMW, but Toyota worked with that transmission to make it feel the way that they want. So Toyota and BMW are both doing a good job of coordinating here to make an enthusiast car for enthusiasts. Now I tell you what, you get in here and it is tight. I don't have the space in here that I do when I get in the GR86. This is a much tighter cockpit, but I tell you what, when you are in a performance driving situation, you're really going to appreciate this. Now, I will say this seat itself is more comfortable in this car than it is in the GR86. There's just more to this seat. And you know what? BMW makes great seats, so I would expect nothing less. This seat feels like a BMW seat. The support is excellent. The cushion is excellent. So you get in here, you look around, and you see, oh, a lot of this feels very BMW-ish, but that's a good thing. That's a compliment. It feels very high-end. The materials look high-end. I love the design in here. This one is the automatic, but I really wanted to talk about this car because they do offer it in a manual now. So listen, we are sitting in this vehicle, and I'm sitting here thinking, man, Toyota offers 2 sports cars right now. That's fantastic. It has not always been that way, so I really think we should appreciate that. Now, what are you looking for? This car costs about twice as much as a GR86. The GR86 is gonna have back seats. This does not. So what is it you're looking for? If you're looking for a dedicated sports car that is also great on the street and very comfortable and has many luxuries, this is a fantastic option, and I think you're gonna be really happy with it because you're not gonna see a whole lot more. And I think people are gonna notice this car and be like, what is that? It looks very unique. It looks kind of like nothing else out there. So I'm a fan of this car. The Supra is awesome. I'm just happy they brought it back. Even if they had to do a joint venture with another brand, I'm just glad they brought the Supra back, and I think we should be excited about that. So if you haven't had a chance to set your eyes on one of these in person, I really recommend that you should. So, but thank you so much for checking out this video. Again, we are here at the 2022 Kansas City International Auto Show in Kansas City, Missouri. We are looking at a lot of different vehicles here today. I hope you'll check out those reviews as well, and don't forget to subscribe. But you have found us on youtube.com/driveitout. We are at driveitout.com. We are on Instagram at driveitout, and I am on Instagram personally at naturally aspirated Adam. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video.